Hello and welcome to another Franchise Hockey Manager stream. My name is Adam. I'm the community manager of Franchise Hockey. With me, as always, and not digitally pictured on your screen, is every time producer Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hey, everybody.
And we are back with Release the Kraken, Seattle Kraken 2027-2028 season. I Am Mine, Part 14. Jeff, I have set us up to the trade deadline. We are currently sixth because we just can't catch anybody in the Pacific, but we're
Well,
doing all right.
it is fairly close. I mean, then there's a huge gap between us and the next, the non-playoff teams. So I think we're going to be fine making it in. We just kind of decide we need to decide what we're going to do here, though. The D still doesn't look fantastic. We're spending a lot of money there, but we don't really have one standout guy.
They're slowly coming around.
Um, we've got two guys, two veterans on expiring contracts. Our captain Eberly and Kopitar on the third line. So if we were, looking to, we don't think we're going anywhere this year. The thing to do would be to move them for draft picks or at least a prospect. But I mean, it's close enough. What do you think?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know
there's also hang on this. Eberly's ongoing failure to keep the team under control is every time he tries to calm somebody down, they get mad at him.
well, yeah. We didn't get any decent offers.
Well, let's just try it out the gate. Let's see what happens if I shop him. Absolutely nothing. No offers at all. Not even value as a rental. Can't really do anything with that, can we?
No.
So I guess he's here to the end of the year. Kopitar, don't really want to move him because he's a guy that we really would need in the playoffs. We've got a reasonable mix of ages and on D, Sandine Pelika still has quite a bit of upside. I'd really like to have. I mean, what kind of production are we getting out of the defense this year? Dunn's having a good year. All of that's almost all assists. 46 points, 42 of it are assists. Zellweger's improving. Nobody else really sticking out, and Montour's tailed off a little bit. He's down to 2.5 stars. Excuse me. What's even out there? Josh Morrissey on an expiring contract from Winnipeg.
Sacrilege.
Jake Sanderson from Ottawa. Still got upside. Not having a good year. Might bring his price down a little bit. Are Ottawa and Winnipeg doing this year? Winnipeg is not doing well at all. And Ottawa's even worse. So they're going to be looking for futures. I mean, are we in a position right now where we want to trade away some of our key
Winnipeg does
prospects?
have first round pick, I believe, for the next few years. If I remember right, they made that big trade.
Now, what do we got this year? We've got extra third rounder, extra fourth rounder, 2 extra fourth rounders actually, 3 extra, make that 3 extra fourth rounders. And I think we got all of our own picks too. So 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, Winnipeg doesn't have a first, a third, or a fourth this year.
So we have 4 middle round picks. One of the fourth is ours. It's 2028. We just traded Kako away. We got a first rounder in how many years? 3 years? I thought we got a first rounder.
Who, Winnipeg?
No, we did.
We did. Wasn't that in the previous draft? Didn't we use that already?
Oh, did we use it? Okay. No. Oh, no, no, no. It's Trading Kako, the goalie.
Oh, oh.
Panthers in 2031. That's why it's that far out. It's showing up yet. So, yeah, several years away. Yeah, might as well, we can, I guess, kick the tires on Morrissey.
Wouldn't be the worst ad. We could probably still sign him if we needed to.
Yeah, we do have the cap room.
We have lots of cap room.
What do the Jets need? Uh, they're rebuilding. They're not really interested in veterans. That's their players, not ours. Alexis Bernier, where did we get him? How did we get him? Oh, we signed him as a. Oh, he picked it. Yeah, he's a draft pick. Okay. He's still got some upside, so I could put him in. I can find him again.
Jeff,
Hmm?
I need to apologize. I got it wrong. It was the ECHL, not the AHL jerseys.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, I was looking for AHL jerseys. The AHL just announced their jerseys too, but they didn't. I didn't see anything interesting.
I just threw it in the Discord there so you can take a quick peek.
And that's a couple of those middle round picks we've got. We can give the Jets their fourth rounder back and maybe throw in the Penguins. What would we need to make that work on top of what we already gave them? Oh, actually, if I throw in Ryan Winterton, with Ryan Winterton, 2 fourth rounders, and Alexis Bernier gets us Morrissey.
And do it. Although, actually, it doesn't matter. You say you could take Winterton out of the lineup right now first before you trade him, but thing to deal with. Whoa.
What?
What just happened?
Something to
That was
you or
weird.
something to me? And actually, yeah, we've been
Oh,
saying we
thank you.
should bring up Melanson, who's having a great year in Coachella, anyhow. So
Yeah,
we
this
can
the
go.
Steam page just like refreshed on me for some reason, and I don't know why. But the stream's still there, so that's good.
Okay.
As I said, I was very confused.
Okay. Offer that, and yeah, they'll do it. So we get a season out of Morrissey, but let's see if we can make that into something else. He wants 8 million for 2 years. I mean, it's high, but it's only a 2 year commitment and a no movement clause. But yeah, that's fine. I think I'm good with this. You?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm sad as a Jets fan, but
Yeah, we can put Trombley down to Coachella. And that's going to shove somebody to the bench. Oh. That actually might wind up being Montour, who's on a pretty big contract now. I don't really want to do that.
lowest guy on the totem pole is Ryan Lindgren.
But he's our best defensive defenseman.
I know. Then it's Louis Agzon Tremblay.
I'm gonna, Trombley I just sent down. I'm gonna take Zellweger out for the moment, even though he's having a decent year. But it's defensive depth going into the playoffs at least. What's
You can barely
most?
hear my voice. Hold on. Oh, you're sounding fairly far away on the stream, Jeff.
I may have been leaning away. Is that better?
I'm trying to hear as it goes back and forth.
Okay.
But
What's Morrissey's number?
44. Boiled Egg says yes. Thanks, Boiled Egg.
Okay, better.
The sound I get in my ear is different than what the stream is, so
Okay,
It's
so
constantly checking.
I think that's our move for the trading deadline. Don't really want to do anything else. Do we have anybody on the block? Just Averly
More if we have, do you have any other expiring contracts?
checking. Morrissey, but we're taking care of that. Averly, yeah. Fisker Molgard, the kid we sent to the ECHL, I might as well shop him. He is 2 stars. And LA wants to give us Atu Janssen, who's
I shopped asking only for picks, and LA offered a fourth rounder.
too late. I'm out of shopping.
Well, I know, but I mean, you might be able to manually make that trade. Is what my point was.
Nah, I think I'm just going to stand with what we got here.
All right.
Actually, what I can do, instead of leaning over, I can just make the mic longer. There, that's better.
Also makes a difference. Yes.
Okay, I think we're good. I did take Newman out of the lineup. He's got a bruised knee. I put Catton back in because I think Newman was replacing Catton anyhow. And Melanson does not play right away. Got the Hawks tonight. And Morrissey's first game is a 3-0 shutout loss. Drew Camesso shutting us down. We did outshoot them slightly, but Morrissey not having a great game. And the media is saying Eberle is not to blame for the loss. So, okay, we'll agree with that. We've got an owner request to improve our relationship with the media, which is now at suspicious, slightly better than it was.
No, that's where we were last time.
Yeah, that we were, no, but before that it was critical. But yeah, it would be nice to get past Edmonton at least. Morrissey has signed his contract, so we got him for 2 more years. So there's a little more scoring on the D now. I should check what line he's on. So a big day in real life today. And had the draft last week as well. What do you think? You happy with the Jets signings? Skinner and Ferraro.
Ferraro, and they also signed oh geez, I'm drawing a blank on him. Former Shark as well, and former Maple Leaf, and former he was with the Panthers / their AHL team. My brain is broke. Noah Gregor.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with everything. I mean, Skinner, if it would have been a little bit less money, I would be okay with that. And it's a good hedged bet.
Yeah, you can.
Happy with Ferraro to come shore up some defense.
If Hellebuck wants to leave, Skinner can start at least. And if not, you got a good, solid backup goalie. Decent development report here.
Having
good.
Ferraro guarantees Logan Stanley is coming back too, which I'm also okay with. So,
Upping game promotions a little bit, but other than that, no changes.
Boiled Egg in the chat says, as a Caps fan, I'm meh. Sure seems like they don't think Ovechkin's coming back with all the money they spent in the no cap room they have.
I'm sure that's going to be when he announces that. That's going to be it. He wouldn't be doing Russia if it was coming back. And we get a huge
over Trevor Van Riemsdyk. Yeah.
4-1 win over Boston. Bobrovsky, though, the Leafs, though. That's interesting.
Yeah. Toronto made crazy moves, Boiled Egg said. And yeah, Toronto was just kind of all over the place. There's no other way to put it. So was San Jose. I don't understand what San Jose was doing for a lot of that stuff.
I'm just annoyed by the draft San Jose had. That was great.
Well, I know, but they just spent $25 million on adding 2 anchors on your defense.
Yeah,
plus Mason
we did San Jose last year. And how long did it take us to turn them around? They're doing it even faster, I think.
That's just, yeah,
That was
I'm
2 years
sure.
ago.
It was boiled egg, yes. Yeah, Sharks eating the entire of Nurse's salary, I just don't get. And then giving Trouba 8.5 million is also a lot.
And I get to watch Luke Shen for another year in Vancouver, or at least up to the trade deadline.
I'm pretty sure Tampa Bay went kind of nuts after they saw what Florida did, and that's why they signed who'd they sign? They signed Jeff Veal, was it? I think, and where did Mallet sign? Mallet signed somewhere too for 3 years, I think.
Don't remember. Throwing the backup in against Calgary here. And we got shut out again. That's happening a little too often. Although again, we outshot them handily.
Mallet went to the Ducks as the Jeff Veal replacement, so all these former Manitoba Moose guys are changing teams.
And your buddy Cameron Schmidt just got hurt. Sorny 1 to 2 weeks, so Newman goes in for him.
My buddy, hey, he's our top prospect, Jeff.
Is he still?
He is. 4.5-star potential.
Where are we? Not on the prospects list. Maybe on our internal depth chart one.
Our internal depth chart one, he is, yes.
Yeah, that's the Hilty should have dropped off that one by now too. 4.5-star, that's new, isn't it?
Well, I told you. Well, I said 4.5-star. Yeah, I think that wasn't like that before. I think he was at 4, but yeah, he's gone up.
Wow. He's having a decent rookie year, but still.
Yeah, don't be mad that I signed him.
Yeah, for a guy that cost us nothing, yeah. And then the draft, you guys did very nicely. You got Bjork at the, what was it, 7th, 8th?
8th pick. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with them drafting 2 goalies, and they needed some more prospects. And the most interesting part for me that the Jets did was they drafted 2 20-year-olds.
Yeah, I think the Canucks drafted a 20-year-old too. I don't know what the...
Well, I think with the new rules and with college and stuff, we're going to see more 20-year-olds starting to go in the draft.
Yeah, because you can go play college for a couple of years and hang on to the rights, and you still...
Well, you can see these guys develop into what you hope.
Yeah, maybe you get a late bloomer.
So
take Evans out for a while and put in Zellweger.
But the one...
Good.
The one goalie they drafted in the 3rd round, Hrenek, was interesting. And then they, took a flyer on a 20-year-old who had a great season in NCAA.
Yeah, we got a Russian goalie I don't really know anything about. And a 5-4 win over Vancouver, and Jacob Melanson called up as the first star.
Yes. Boiled egg. I want to see that 7-foot player make the NHL. Oof.
Yeah.
He's a big boy. I don't know. He's going to have to learn how to skate better.
Our 3rd rounder, was it 2nd round? No, 3rd. No, it's the 2nd rounder picked a 6'7" center.
Was that Rubric?
No, what's his name?
It's not that important.
Rogowski.
Okay. What I thought was really funny was after Ruck got picked by Pittsburgh, I was having coffee with some people, and they're like, "Oh, where's his brother going to go?" Or his brother didn't go in the 1st round. I said, I was like, Pittsburgh has the Jets' 2nd round pick. It would not shock me if he gets taken there.
Yep.
And then that's exactly what happened. I'm like, oh, I called that.
The Savoyan against San Jose here, and we lose 4-3. We're losing a little too often here. Oh, and Zellweger got hurt.
Pretty much our story of
2 weeks.
This, but
oh, I keep forgetting to check where Morrissey is. Oh, not on the 3rd pair. I don't want him there.
he could probably be on the 1st pair.
And why is he set up as a shutdown defenseman? That's wrong.
Quarterback.
Yeah.
Quarterback.
Yeah, no wonder he hadn't been doing well in the first few games. Yeah, Dunn can go down to the second one.
I don't know. I still kind of miss the old draft, but this wasn't the worst. Watching it visually wasn't as bad this
Oh,
time.
off the start, though, that was excruciating. It took him half an hour to do the first pick.
Well, it always does.
Let's roll Bieber out. Everybody wants to see that.
Well, you know, you say that, but I mean, Jeff, do you watch any other sports drafts? Like,
The NFL one sometimes.
well, that's what I mean. I
Uh,
watched the NFL one
I'm
because
just
I don't
comparing
know.
it to what the draft used to be. I liked everybody sitting there at a table and
Well, me too. But I mean, like the NFL draft, it's gotten a little bit better. But most of the time, all they do is tell stories about how these kids have like a parent died or their best friend died. Just like every single person is like, "Oh my goodness, what are you doing to me?"
yeah, it's the like they used to do at the Olympics before they finally got called out on it. Everything's
Yeah,
got to be a human interest story, and now we lose 3-2. Once in overtime, at least to the Canadians, so we get a point, but still.
there has to be some happy medium in there.
And now the media isn't happily with Eberle, so I'll also agree with this. You don't like him, or you like him, I'll agree with you. You don't like him, I'll agree with you then.
Now, just because I forgot, we did switch over months after the trade deadline. Did you try and break up the creek or get him?
I did not yet. Good point. Let's see if we can do it this time. He did. He gets rid of it for now.
Hooray!
And everything else is starting to calm down now. We're down to has some issues instead of open hostility.
Wow, that's good. Well, like, yeah, tried too hard to be like the NBA, the trauma dump. Just the NBA draft. It's just,
I mean, they
it's
even pulled
way
that on
too.
the, what's the name? The guy that got the winning goal for Canada in the World Cup the other day. They hit him with that right after the game. Your parents are
Yeah,
dead now. How do you feel?
yeah, well, yeah. Some of that stuff is just cringy. Although the one talk World Cup stuff, do you see the Canadian men's national team got asked a question? You see his reply? That was pretty funny. He got asked like, "Do you have any advice for the Americans?" And he's like, he turned around, he's like, "I don't care."
Oh, the coach, yeah. I'm liking
Yeah,
him.
yeah, that was a good reply.
Okay, we are. Do we have any fitness problems? Not really. Did. Oh, Morrissey didn't get put on a power play unit. Oh, he did. He's on the second one. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, Oilers up next. Somebody named Nathaniel Day in goal for them, and they somehow beat us 6-2.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Importantly, who is Nathaniel Day? Rookie, 14 games, okay, goals against average. Had a good year in the AHL last year. And Eric Portillo is the starter, who's actually having a decent season.
HE makes a mean hot dog.
Yeah, I mean, the draft, not. You guys did well. San Jose did great. The Canucks, I saw, yeah, I think Elite Prospects gave us an A plus. Somebody else, I think it was ESPN, gave us a B.
Well, that
I mean, the thing is, the Canucks finished last by a good margin this year, and all they really got is the makings of a second line and a cup in like 4 years down the road.
okay, but just because you say that, I got to pull up this quote that drives me
Yeah,
absolutely crazy. Like from the Athletic. Now, I do love the Athletic for a lot of things, but
7-4 win, by
okay,
the way. Broke out of it, and Jake O'Brien had 5 points.
let me just see here. Okay, so Corey Proman, first pick, ranking Vigo Borkchek. Oh, wait, maybe this isn't the right one. I would like to be Yes, it was. So, ranking Viggo Borjak, he said, at the World Juniors, though, I thought he was better than Ivar Stenberg. At the World Championships, I thought he was just as good, if not better than Stenberg. I don't think it would surprise anyone if in 3 years now we're talking about Bjork being one of, if not the best forward in the draft.
Maybe a bit of
That
a
being said,
stretch, but
what grade do you think he gave the Winnipeg Jets pick?
well, it, given what he said, it sounds like an A or an A plus.
Yeah, he gave it a B minus.
Okay.
That's why I'm just like, really, really? That's you're saying B minus is the pick? That's a really interesting thing. Again, I'm happy with that. All the Hellebuck rumors, whatever. The one thing,
And we got a win over the Canucks here, and Morrissey finally had a good game, 3 assists.
nice. But there was people talking about like there was rumors that Buffalo and Winnipeg were close, and that Buffalo wanted to give the Jets the fourth pick and UPL and a prospect or something. But the piece that a lot of people miss there, it wasn't that they wanted to give Winnipeg the fourth pick, they wanted the eighth pick back, and Winnipeg didn't want to give the eighth pick back.
Yeah.
They said for trading up 4 spots was not enough, which is 100% true.
A little
And I get
surprised by how far Brandon Reed dropped down.
it was
The guy that was
actually
potentially
okay.
the second overall. Yeah.
You talk about crazy things. Did you see this Barrett Hayton thing that came out today?
How they were close to a deal, and then Utah backed out.
Yes. So if you don't know, and again, maybe you're watching this on YouTube in a few days from now, which as I'm saying that, we should mention, Jeff, it's a summer sale.
It is.
You can get Franchise Hockey Manager 12 for 67% off right now for the next little bit still. So don't miss out. No better time to buy. But anyways, Barrett Hayton signed a 1-year contract with New Jersey today as an RFA,
And they lose
giving
again 4-3 to Colorado this time.
giving Utah 7 days to match. But so because of an RFA, was it a third round pick?
Second.
Second round pick being sent, or if he goes, they have to send a second round pick. However, if they sign it, they can't trade him for a full calendar year. And next July 1st, he becomes a free agent anyways. So it's a beautiful RFA move.
We're getting injuries piling up here. Managers is hurt now.
Big Cannonball 69 asks, does this game have an option to actually watch the game play out? There is a 2D engine, yes.
Yeah, we just don't use it on the streams because it takes. If we played every game like that, it would take forever to get through a season.
Yeah. There is a 2D engine. There is also the previous. I'm drawing a blank on what the name of the classic engine. There we go, as well. That you can use, too.
Calling Evers up from Coachella now. We're really stripping everybody out of Coachella at the moment because we've got so many injuries.
The 2D engine also has quite a bit of customizability. If you check our forums for things that people have made or created.
So yeah, we're getting hit a bit by injuries here. Zellweger and Furcus are both on the injured list. Beniers is hurt for a week or two. He's recovering.
Honestly, I think this offseason we need to have a conversation whether we should move Beniers because he has missed so much time.
And still has just never had the breakout.
Yeah.
And O'Brien is it's getting harder to deny that he's the one young guy that's maybe getting a little ahead of ourselves, but Yeah, I mean, he's leading us in points again. He's been playing third line minutes plus the power play.
Whale King says, I think we can agree that the Vegas Knights are the best team in the West and the Kraken cannot defeat them. Vegas had an
Uh,
interesting day today, too. They added old friend Ville Hinola on a 1-year deal.
Put Newman back in for Pridham, who had called up for one of the injuries.
You're just hurting everybody, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. Throwing the backup in against the Oilers just because I don't think we're going to win this, and we win anyhow, 3-1. And Morrissey's the first star, so he's settling in, I guess.
Yes.
And we're tied with Edmonton for third in the Pacific. Playoff spot looking pretty secure at this point with 5 games to go.
I think I figured out, too, that the Florida Panthers have created a time travel device, and they're planning on taking their team back to the 1970s.
If they had one, you think they would have hung on to Bobrovsky?
The CBA is going to have to change some of this stuff because I can't believe they're letting them like sign these 6-year contracts with 38-year-old guys.
Okay, everybody is fit. The injuries are slowly coming back. We got Calgary tonight, and we got a 4-1 win. So we're finally... Oh, and Evers, who's called up as a second star. But the Oilers win as well, so we're still tied, and they've got a game in hand on us.
Very nice.
Zellweger looking healthier, and what's going on with the other injuries? Okay, Ferguson is also day-to-day almost back, so we can send a couple of these guys down in a minute. Give Coachella their players back. How are they doing, anyhow?
How are they doing after you rob them of everyone
Yeah,
on their team?
they're a little above 500. Soleil having a good year. He's missed about 20 games, but he's leading them in scoring. Goyette, Martin, is that his? Yeah, that's his rookie year. Not bad. Chargo, another rookie. George, about 2.5 seasons with them. And the goalies, who we've really messed up for them, Gauthier, who he signed after we traded Kakko, is not doing well. But Saarinen, the Finnish late rounder, is not too bad.
Oh, breaking news. John Carlson has signed a 2-year, $17 million contract with Tampa Bay.
Ah.
And I guess that was a few more minutes ago, but, we're midstream. I'm not checking all the information all the time.
Vyazovoi in against the Blues, and another 4-2 win. And Montour, despite his slightly reduced playing time, has a good game. We are 2 points up on the Oilers, 3 games to go, and got to manage the goalies carefully at this point. Don't want to get anybody worn out or hurt, but I want to keep the cord reasonably hot. Looks like Columbus is headed for last place this year. Anders Lee hit 600 points. He signed with somebody today. Where'd he go?
Utah.
Seattle? Or Utah, yeah.
There's your radish replacement. Yeah, that's right, boiled egg.
And you're still day-to-day. Zellweger and Fergus still slightly injured. Colorado, and we lose in overtime. Get a point out of it. O'Brien with 3 assists, so it probably locks him down for the team scoring lead this year. We know it puts us 3 points up on the Oilers, who apparently lost.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, they lost again, I think, so as we're even with them on games. We got a 3-point lead, so looking good. We are in the playoffs. Fergus is back. He's off the injury list. Zellweger not quite yet. Still 1 to 2 weeks away. Hopefully for the first round.
Oh, you know what was just to, as I'm thinking about this, you see the contract that Matt Zuccarello got?
Nope.
You know,
What do you get?
well, I signed, I think it was just a 1 year deal, but once he plays 10 games, he gets a $5 million bonus.
What? You can't do that.
Yeah, apparently he can.
That's. I am 90% certain that is not in the allowed bonuses in the CBA. You sure you got that right?
I'm like 95% sure. Can make me go look.
That doesn't sound like
Uh,
something that's legal. I'm going to throw Vyazovoi in because I think we've got the playoff spot against Vegas tonight. They do get a 5-2 win, though. Is that a bad move? Nope. Oh, well. Possibly the Oilers won, so they're only one behind us with each of us having one game to go.
Zuccarello gets a $5 million bonus after 10 games played.
Still don't believe it, even if the media is reporting it. I got to check the CBA rules. That doesn't sound right to me. And Evers, who we brought up to go in for Beniers, is got an irritated eye, day-to-day injury. Los Angeles tonight. Can he play? 79%. Zellweger is now day-to-day. Okay, gonna take Evers out, put in Melanson, and for the actual game, Catton goes down to the third line center spot. Melanson goes down to the second line, and Schmidt and Wright flip sides on the. Actually, no, Catton stays on the second line. Kopitar goes down one. And hopefully it doesn't mess up too much, and we get a 4-1 loss. Uh-oh. Did I blow our playoff position here?
Probably.
Yes, I did. The Oilers passed us. I should not have started the backup there.
Jeff.
And better news, Beniers is back. But, I mean, we're still in. We get the last playoff spot. Oh, wait. Colorado has 99 too. Oh, no. No. Tell me I didn't screw this up that badly. I don't even want to look at the tiebreakers right now.
Yeah. What did you do?
I probably should have been paying more attention to what Colorado was doing. Did not think they were that close. Hang on. I might have it. Identical records, 46-31-7. So it'll be regulation and overtime wins.
You just mean regulation wins.
Regulation wins, rather.
We had a lot of overtime wins.
Not announced yet. Hang on. Development report. Yeah, whatever. Monthly budget, fine. Playoffs announced tomorrow. Did we get in?
I mean, you could look and find out.
If we were in the Eastern Conference, we would have easily made the playoffs, unfortunately.
I'm pretty sure you blew this.
Playoffs playoffs not announced. That was the award nominees. Let me just check if we got nominated for anything. Or what the owner have to say, by the way. He's satisfied with the performance, so we're not in trouble at least.
Not
No
yet.
Calder, no Nora, no Vesna, no Norris. Calder, Landon DuPont in LA looks like a probable winner. Malcolm Spence, the Rangers had a good year. Victor Eklund in Vancouver had an even better year than DuPont, possibly. Didn't get a nominee for Executive of the Year. Wyatt Johnston nominated for the Selkie. Probable captain next year when Eberle leaves. And I don't think we have any other nominations. Moving to the next day, and did we make it into the playoffs? We made it into the playoffs because I can see Anaheim on the schedule.
Ooh.
Just barely. So we did win the tiebreaker with Colorado. Apparently they're out. We're in. So yeah, 2-9. I knew what I was doing.
Yeah, sure you did.
Now the injury situation. Beniers is out. Place Melanson with him. Second line looks right. Third line looks right. That's everybody, I think. Evers can go back down to Coachella for their playoffs. Might as well activate Zellweger even though he can't play yet. Tremblay also Coachella. Melanson's going to stay up. He'll be the extra forward for the first round. Tried to beef Coachella up a little bit there. I'm assuming they're in the playoffs. Not yet. The season's not over yet. Where are they? Oh, yeah, third in the division they'll be in. And Anaheim coming up in a couple of days. So our first playoff games in this game.
Huzzah, huzzah.
Everybody fit. Wait, where'd Zellweger go? Did I accidentally send him down? What?
He would have clear waivers.
Yeah, but I'm not seeing why I'm not seeing him on the...
Check the depth chart. Wasn't he injured? Did you put him on the injured list?
I took him off.
Check the depth chart.
I did say, I put him in, yeah, I actually sent him to Coachella, but he was still injured, so, whoops, fix that. There we go. Okay, so he's out for game 1 against Anaheim, but that's fine. And Anaheim easily beats us 5-1. Just don't get swept. And media is criticizing Dunn. I don't want to go in too hard, so I'm just going to refuse to comment on that, even if it messes with our relationship a little bit. They're still suspicious. We've still got lots of time to fix that before the owner gets unhappy. Zellweger not quite back yet. Game 2, still everybody fit. And it's a 4-1 win for us. Montour is the first star. Pretty solid game all around, looks like. Jake O'Brien with 2 goals. Everybody's still good. Oh, no, it's Zellweger and his groin. Still everything other than that, was fine. Sticking with the same lineup for Game 3 in Seattle, 4-3 win. And Benny finally picks it up, 3 points. But, no, bad news. Morrissey's hurt.
Uh-oh.
Foot contusion, 1 to 2 weeks. Nothing bad. He can play with that. Rub a little dirt on it. Would be nice if Zellweger would get back, but other than that, everything's good. Can we take a stranglehold here in Game 4? And 4-3 win. We're up 3-1. Chicago blows out Utah 7-3. And Zellweger finally healthy. Morrissey is at 74%. Zellweger's only at 80, though. Going to give Morrissey this one game, and then Zellweger can maybe go in for him. Just because we might finish this off today. And we do, 5-3 win.
Right ass.
But, of course, Vince Dunn gets injured. Oh, and he may be done. Strained bicep tendon, 1 to 2 months.
Oof.
So that is who Zellweger is going to have to replace. Morrissey is down to 39% fitness. I'm going to have to call Tremblay up from... Tremblay or Ty Nelson. Ty Nelson from Coachella. And how is Coachella doing, incidentally? Season is done. Playoffs haven't started, but they're in. What do you think? Delay treatment on Dunn? I think he's
As
done.
well.
Yeah, he's done if we don't. Oh, pun intended. You stay in. Actually, if I'm going to do that, Nelson can stay down to help Coachella. So Dunn stays where he is. And we got a few days off here to see who we get in the second round. Utah putting up a fight against Chicago, apparently. The Eastern Series going quickly. Except for Buffalo, Washington, which is tied and going into Game 7. Oilers and Vegas also tied. Buffalo knocks off Washington. And Vegas takes out the Oilers. So are we getting Vegas now? Yeah, we got Vegas.
Well, we're the lower seat, so we should be.
Yeah, we're the absolute bottom of the pack. Now we got one upset. Morrissey is almost ready, apparently. There's the preview. That's the series result. We beat them 5-1. They beat us every other time. And the games weren't that close. And they have no injuries. Okay, going to sit Morrissey for Game 1 because he's almost back. Let's not get him hurt just when he's ready to return. Zellweger can go in for that because he's healthy now, and Vegas wins 2-1. And apparently put out, they dominated us 44 shots to 19. Decord kept us in that.
Well, that's less than ideal.
And defending champ Montreal seems to be winning. Okay, Morrissey is healthy. So Zellweger can come out for Morrissey, but then go in for Dunn. And Dunn can maybe play every other game. Game 2 against Vegas. And closer, but a 6-5 loss. We actually outshot them this time. We didn't get the goaltending. 4 goals in the second half of the first period against us. Your guy Schmidt had a terrible game.
Well, not his fault.
Okay. Mars 887, but I'm going to take Zellweger out for Dunn. I think that's the only change I'm making. Game 3, got to get a win. 4-3 overtime win. Who gets it? Cameron Schmidt. 4 minutes left in the first overtime period.
Broke bad of him, and then he showed up.
Carolina about to sweep the Devils out, and Minnesota about to do the same to Chicago. Dunn drops down to 69%, so Zellweger goes back in. And 2-1 win. We even the series up. So best of 3 going back to Vegas.
A surprise. How are you feeling, just as I'm thinking about things, how are you feeling about that Bowen Byram contract he signed with Chicago in real life?
It makes sense from Chicago's perspective. Where else are they going to get another good defenseman?
Oh, it's so much money.
Yeah. But it's not like they had huge capped up right at the moment anyhow, so... Okay, Dunn can go back in for Zellweger, but what is... O'Brien is a lacerated chin. He's going to play through that. We can take the lead here. And we do. 2-1 overtime win in Vegas. Montour. Only 2 minutes into overtime. It looks like the third line is out. On the verge of an upset here.
Oh, fingers crossed.
And O'Brien, despite playing with a cut chin, is the first star. And we got another month turnover, so we can deal with the morale stuff again. There we go. New development report. All good. Anybody who? A few guys headed down. Eberle, Kopitar are leaving. Lindgren, Montour, and who? Morrissey went down. Dunn again out for Zellweger. Ooh, we're tiring out here. Although we got another day off. And Harmony, oh, looking really good. Fix McKenna and Catton. Nope, didn't work. Montreal about to knock out. Yeah, the Montreal finishes Buffalo. And we are the only series remaining, I think. Can we put them away at home? I got a Hall of Fame nomination. Let's see, out of these guys. Okay, I'll give you Frederick Olofsson. And do we end it? 3-0 shutout for us. Zellweger in for the injured Dunn, gets 2 assists as the first star, and we are through to the 3rd round. But now Catton's injured.
Oh, we're just going to lose everyone, huh?
Just a sore wrist. He'll be okay. And we did do that in 6 games, so we'll get a little bit of a rest here. But didn't really have us making the divisional finals. Or conference finals, rather. And looks like that's against Minnesota, who swept Chicago. And Kaprizov is having a huge year. I'm not sure how many points he finished with. It was 128. So he wins the Ross. Who they got playing with him? That was actually an upset, Minnesota over Chicago. They swept them. Boldy, Zach Benson. Got him out of Buffalo and he immediately started scoring. And Bobby Brink. Eriksson is still there. The D doesn't look that amazing. And I got Montembeault as the starter. I think we can beat these guys. Game 1, 3-2 win. Newman, of all people, with 3 assists is in the first star. So the 3rd line got it, 4th line got it done there. Montreal trying to defend. They even series up with Carolina, 1 game each. Take Zellweger out, put Dunn in. Catton can play with a sore wrist, or do I want Melanson in? Gonna put Melanson in for a game just because Catton's wearing down too much. Hopefully this doesn't cost us. Ooh, 6-0 win for Minnesota.
Oof.
But we do split the first 2 games, so we got home advantage now. Montreal up 2-1 over Carolina. Catton still with a sore wrist. Dunn now goes back out for Zellweger. After that, I'm going to put Catton back in, even if he's hurting. Yeah, back on track at home. 6-3 win, yeah. And Beniers with a big 5 points. So the young guy's finally getting it done for us. Schmidt 2nd star, Johnson 3rd. Carolina stays alive. Series is tied 2-2 now. Catton down to 64%, so I'm going to have to put Melanson back in. Seem to be playing good with Zellweger, and I'm going to leave Dunn out for 1 more game.
Good one.
Apparently, you shouldn't have done that. Lost 3-1. We did outshoot him 39-23, though, so that was on the goalies.
Sure. Blame the goalies.
I mean, Montemo stopped 38 shots, and Decord let in 3 on 23. Carolina goes up on Montreal. 3-game series, and they've got home ice advantage. Swap those guys out. Zellweger goes out. Dunn goes back in. And Melanson for Catton, who really should be getting healthy soon. Have we got any? No, injured list is empty. Game 5.
Fingers crossed.
4-1 win for Minnesota.
That's not what I wanted my fingers crossed.
We outshot them badly again, 41-29. Although bad game from the bottom pair defensemen. Lindgren, Sandin Pelika, and the Cord, another mediocre game. Montembeau, another great game. So at home, backs against the wall. And Carolina knocks off the defending champion Canadians, so they're going to the final.
Interesting.
Catton is finally healthy. He's at 70% though, but I am going to leave him in because we need him, and Dunn seem to be doing better with Zellweger in, so he goes in. We need to win this. And we do, 6-3. So back to Minnesota. Beniers has been having a great playoff since you threatened to trade him.
Again, dude hadn't stayed healthy.
Game 7 against Minnesota. Trip to the finals on the line. Just out of curiosity, how is the playoff scoring looking? Yeah, Beniers 20 points in 17 games. Nobody else is even up there. Although Jagger Furcus, surprisingly, 12 points in 17. And the goaltending is, Okay. Dunn or Zellweger for the Game 7? I'm thinking Dunn.
Yeah, done.
Cadden is only at 65%, so what I'm going to do is play him, but Furcus, who is for some reason scoring, will get up on the second line. And we're out. 2-1 loss. Oh, no, I'm an idiot. We're not Minnesota. We're Seattle. Yes. We won.
Okay.
Somehow through to the finals. The Gord showed up for this one. And I get the achievement. The Messier won. Fantastic.
You should have a Connects logo beside that or something.
Now, be quiet. Okay, so we got Carolina in the finals. Might as well play this out, eh?
Might as well, Jeff. No, it's fine. Not going to be able to sleep tonight if knowing.
Okay, Catton finally getting fit again. So game 1 against Carolina. Brandon Bluesky in goal. And we blow them out 7-4. Kopitar wakes up with a hat trick.
Beautiful.
He wants another cup. Might be retiring.
I think we got a message saying he was likely retiring, so he's probably retiring.
I'm going to continue alternating Zellweger with Dunn. Game 2, and Carolina wins in overtime. 5 minutes in, Ryabkin. We did outshoot them, although it wasn't a particularly offensive game. But best of 5 now with us holding the advantage. Can we do this?
Not sure.
5-3 win for Carolina. Even on shots, 35 each. A little weak from the D other than Santin Pellica, who's excellent. Bad defensive game for O'Brien. Media criticizes Dunn after loss. He's playing hurt, guys. I'm not going to criticize him.
Yeah, consult him.
Can't do it.
So what if he's hurt? Play better, obviously. Come on.
Well, I will sit him out for the next one. At least they won't be able to blame him again.
Yeah, sure. They'll blame him for not playing.
No one can stop Pierre Dubé. Who's Pierre Dubé and what did they stop him from doing? Oh, hat-trick in the World Championships. Did we have a guy? Oh, we probably had a guy in Slovakia. Okay, let's even us up again. Ooh, 3-0 shutout loss to Carolina. Paul Cotter just signed by the Canucks today. Is the first star. Bluesky only had to stop 23 shots. DeCord stopped the same number, but also let in 3. Down 3-1. Think about it. I think we have a really good track record in final series, don't we?
If we get there, it's
make it there, yeah.
Just the problem of getting there is what seems to do us in.
Okay. Let Dunn play it. Everybody else seems healthy. Got to have a win here in Carolina. And we just barely get it. A 2-1 overtime win. Jagger Firkus right in the last minute of the first overtime. And they outshot us 41-32.
Big game performer.
Yeah, he's had a really great playoff. Didn't just kind of quiet in the regular season, but not really expecting much from him. He just kind of got in because we needed the depth and it's working out okay. Dunn's fitness has dropped down, so Zellweger goes back in. We'll just keep going with that combination. We are back at home. We still need to win. 5-2 win. Ryan Lindgren, 2 points, surprisingly. The bottom pair carries us. Firkus with another goal. So we're going to get a game 7 here.
Heartbreak City, Jeff.
I'm just happy to get this far. Dunn isn't all the way healthy, but it's his turn. How is Carolina doing fitness-wise? Oh, they've got some Theodore Slavin. Oh, they had some injuries adding up last week or so, so they're thinned out a bit. Might have a shot here. What do you think?
I don't want to get my hopes up.
Well, we weren't supposed to make it this far, so still game 7 of the finals. That's kind of what happened last year too, wasn't it? When we were playing the Hawks game, we didn't expect to get that far in the as early as we did.
Yeah.
And if memory serves, it was me winning that cup too, wasn't it? We just need to keep you away from the playoffs.
Ah, you're the one who got us fired.
That never happened. Okay. Away game, Carolina. McKenna, for some reason, is a little tired. Done. Hurting, but going to play. And 4-1 loss. We outshot him 37-26, too. Dunn even scores despite being hurt. He gets the only goal low. Nadeau starts it off. Toropchenko makes it 2-1. Noah LeBerge 3-1. And Jackson Blake, that's a killer. Shorthanded in the middle of the third period.
Oof. Oof, oof, oof.
Great game from the defense, other than Montour, who is about to become a contract problem for us. McKenna played well. Kopitar did not. O'Brien, all right. Furcus, reasonably solid game. Johnston played well, but nope. Bluesky just totally shut us down. 36 saves. Frustrating. But we were not supposed to be in the final. We barely, almost missed the playoffs. But we win for the first two rounds without having to go 7 games and get Minnesota in the final round. I'll just take a quick look here at what happened with Coachella's season. Actually, take a look at our scoring first. And we will get the Carolina. At least we took them to 7 games. Nobody else did.
Yeah, that still hurts, though.
They swept it for 2 first-rounders and Hall of Fame vote.
It feels almost more like Vancouver in 82, 83.
Nah, we were a much better team than that. That was when they were letting 16 of 21 teams into the playoffs. But just for that, I am going to vote Dave Babich for the Hall of Fame. Not going to get in, but sure. Dunn actually got hurt in the last game. Apparently strained his bicep tendon on top of what or was that the one he already had? No, yeah, he's just healing from it now. Final playoff stats. And here's 25 points, 25 games. Johnston showed up. McKenna was solid. Fergus had a great playoff. Kopitar and possibly his last did okay. Schmidt as well. The goalies, Decord. Okay numbers, not fantastic. Now, what happened in the AHL? Where is Coachella? Coachella beat Bakersfield in the first round, Abbotsford in the second round, and lost to Calgary in the third. Swept. Soleil leads them in scoring in the regular season and the playoffs. Now, Pridham, who I had up briefly as an injury replacement, 9 points in 8 games. Nelson, who I sent down at the last minute, also did well. Martin, whereas Soleil kind of, 6 points in 7 games. And how's the terrible goaltending we stuck him with? They played 8 games. He actually played pretty well.
We signed a decent goalie for them.
Yeah, he didn't do well during the regular season, but he showed up for the playoffs at least. Kind of would have liked our younger guy to get some time, but apparently not. And I guess I will leave it there for you.
So you're wanting me to do the wrap up? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, I think so. Unless I'll advance it while you're doing that, but I don't think we've got anything urgent to deal with.
All right, then with that, then thank you very much for tuning into the Franchise Hockey Manager stream. We typically stream every Wednesday night at 11 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/franchise hockey manager, as well as twitch.tv/OOTV developments, with streams also being streamed on our Steam page as well as Facebook every other week, rotating typically. You can find all of our streams archived on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/OOTB Developments, with stream archives going live Fridays, typically at about 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for European viewers. Of course, you can come on down to the official website, which is ootpdevelopments.com. Click on the community button in the top right-hand corner, where you can find our official forums, where you can talk about Franchise Hockey Manager, Out of the Park Baseball, Perfect Team Go, or anything else you wish to discuss. You can also find us on our social media, which you probably did already, but if not, we are on places like Bluesky is at Franchise Hockey, Instagram, Threads, and whatnot as Franchise Hockey or Franchise Hockey Manager. And this is important because that's where you learn about things like the game being on sale right now for the summer sale, 67% off. So there is no better time to buy Franchise Hockey Manager than right now. Jeff, did I miss anything?
Nope, but we got another off-ice incident. It's Ryan Lindgren this time, and now both goalies don't like him, and neither does Montour.
Awesome. Beautiful.
So you're going to have that to deal. The off-season, yeah, it looks like it's mutual for all of them, too. So we nearly had the other stuff sorted out. Our captain is probably leaving in the off-season. So that will probably be, I guess, Johnston's to inherit. And final stats for this season, O'Brien leads us in scoring again. Or no, I don't think he did last year, but it was close. But he's pretty clearly the number one center now. 42 goals in his second year in the league. Him, McKenna, and Johnston are obviously the first line going forward. McKenna went backwards, but did have an injury. Morrissey will get a full season with us next year. Dunn, we'll see what he does when he's healthy. Did have a good season, 58 points. Oh, Kopitar actually jumped up in his point totals at least, but there's the problems, right? Another season right around 40 points. Beniers, another season right around 30, mid-30s. Or no, that was Catton, rather. Even despite getting a lot of time on being converted to left wing to get more playing time, Beniers, another season right around 30. And a bunch of injuries. That's 3 seasons now, and he's missed, 28, 26, and 19 games in each of them. So you'll have control of that in the off season. What you do with him is up to you.
That sounds threatening, Jeff.
Yeah, well, take it however way you want. Okay, thanks everybody for showing up, and we will see you back here next week.